What's up, guys? Have a review and my own modified version of a couple blasters. The Dart Tag StormfireDart Set. Really great pistol, if you ask me. For $20, you get a green one, a red one, a capture the flag tagger thing, 2 vests, glasses, and 6 darts. 3 green ones and 3 normal ones. But before I shoot it, I'll explain how this works. So there is a green plastic rod that goes all the way back into here with 2 prongs, one going up, one going down. And as you pull this back, it pushes against here, and the catch catches it, and you fire it. Obviously, it's not very loud right now because it's a stock spring and the air restrictors are in it. But if you prime it back, I'm actually not going to fire it. There are 5 different ammo holders, the barrel, right under the barrel, a pair down here, and actually one in the handle, much like a recon or raider, whatnot. Pretty cool. And this priming setup is cool. It features a tactical rail, but it's been altered a little differently at a long shot scope. So if you guys wish to fancy a scope, you are more than welcome to, excuse me. And yeah, another great feature are sights. You can see that this gun features sights, and basically just basic pistol sights almost, except there's no fiber optic blah 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 like most pistols have. But yeah, so let's just get shooting this. That couch is like 30 feet away. No, maybe not 30, maybe 27-ish, you know? So, pretty awesome. My complaints, there are a lot of screws on this gun, so opening it up, you have to open up this part too, which kind of sucks, but you do. And there's actually another screw right here that you have to undo. And this thing, when it is modded, if you don't replace it, when you add enough spring power, it gets really hard to pull it back, because one of my Nerf Haven buddies, Blue, he brought one of these to the war, and he put a lot of spring power behind it, so I'm like, why don't you replace it, blah, 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 and he's like, nah, I can do it, but I think it's kind of difficult if you add too much spring power. So here's what I did to the orange one. Let's let my camera adjust to it. Sorry for like the weird lighting. It's actually a lot more. It's a darker orange. This is like a darker. It's like a neon green almost, like green and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So yeah. So mod's done. I will go forward and go back. I have CPVC barrel replaced it with about 4.5 inches CPVC. Replaced this dart holder because I lost the other one for the orange one. I don't want to ruin this one. I still have the 2 down here, the one down here. I removed that little piece that holds tactical crap because I don't use it. The most prominent difference is I replaced this with a Night Finder plunger rod, and in order to make this possible, to make the gun work well, you have to get rid of the screw port that's actually right here. But don't worry, there are actually 2 more right here, so it's a screw port that can be taken away, and that's not that important. This gun has a Night Finder spring and a Dart Tag spring, and I might add the stock spring back, or like a StormfireDart spring or something later. I have reinforced the catch, and that's pretty much it. And I've improved the air seal. Yeah, really nice. Yeah, I let that one go. But, yeah. Let's prime it first. It does not vacuum load, which I am really happy about. But I'm always a person that likes to prime first and then load the dart in. I might have to actually do what Jesse did, put a piece of CPVC here and here, and get a small ramrod going, because, well, if I can just, like, load it. like this. No, I'm not gonna do that. But yeah, so this thing is very surprising. So I'm gonna shoot that couch. Yeah, this thing has some serious power in it. I did not trust One Red Stefan. I mean, not you, One Red Stefan, Hawk Shot, when he said that this thing got 65 feet with a good Stefan. I'm thinking this is getting more because the Night Finder spring fits like really tightly in here, and the Dart Tag Blaster spring is pretty strong too. So I'm guessing it's getting over 60 feet flat. Yeah, the first shot was with a Jesse dart, and the second one was with a Captain Slug style dart that I got from the war. I don't know what foam it is, but yeah, these are the two Stormfires, really awesome. I might do the same thing to the green one, but not tonight. It's pretty late and I got shit to do tomorrow. So yeah. Now I'm gonna talk about the flag. So here it is. It's the Nerf Dart Tag flag. It's got 2 game modes on it. It has Seek and Disarm and Capture the Flag. So here are the directions. I'll just read them aloud. 1. Select 5 of 15 minutes. Hide flag. 2. Push start stop button to arm. 3. Disarm by pushing start stop button before the time runs out. 4. If flag is moved before disarming, game over alarm will sound. So it's just like a search and destroy almost like. And then capture the flag. Select flag, and what it means by select is there's a little tab up here, and depending on what you want to play, you know. And then 2, place flag in desired location, push start stop button to arm, game on, alarm sounds when flag is moved. So there's a module in here that obviously it can tell when the flag is being moved, so alarms will go off. This is really great for capture the flag, obviously, for Nerf wars. And I just have this in my hand. It's really awesome. And yeah, it's good size. Here it is compared to a big bad bow arrow, so they're about the same length. It's definitely thicker. And with this up, it's a little bit longer. But this fully swivels. It's pretty solid, and it seems like it can fall down a couple times and it won't break. And pretty cool. Oh, and I'll compare the long shot scope to a Stormfire. And yeah, this looks pretty dumb, but just for fun, you know. But I don't like to use that personally, so hope you guys like my reviews on this gun. And if you have any questions on how I modified it, I'll explain that in a minute. So I got the original barrel. I used pipe cutters to cut it off, drilled out the air restrictors, and then cut the rest of the pipe off with hacksaw. And then what you have to do is you have to sand out the inner ring of the plunger because it is too thin to fit CPVC. So I sanded it out with actually a drill with the drill bit, and I just went around the sides a bunch of times. And so I fit CPVC. I epoxied it to it, wrapped it in electrical tape just for looks and because the CPVC was kind of ugly. And let that dry. The epoxy has not dried for the full 24 hours yet, so I'm just going to let that do that. And then tomorrow I'm going to go back in, do probably another round of epoxy or hot glue or plumber's goop. But right now I'm pretty much done. And then for the Night Finder plunger rod, all you gotta do is take an actual Night Finder plunger, including the plunger head and the springs. The catch, no, you use the catch from here, and you just put it in there, and you have to cut off the screw port. But other than that, pretty standard, and it makes great secondaries. And if you dual wield these, it's pretty cool. So see ya.